Yo, what's up? This your boy M Breezy back at it again, man, like I always do around this time. What's up, Cowboy Nation? What's up, YouTube? Let's get right into it, man. But before we get into it, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man, share the video. Let's help the channel grow. And I appreciate all my subscribers for tuning in, my new subscribers, and my subscribers that been down with me from day one. Let's get it. Like I said, man, it never fails. It never fails. Because, you know, karma is hell. Like I always say, be careful what you say, man, because somebody always listen to what you say. Now, I've been saying this for a long time, ever since, you know, the off season occurred, that everybody was saying that Dak Prescott is going to be, he got all the advantage. He got the Cowboys, he got a hold on the Cowboys, and they can't do nothing without Dak Prescott. Well, you know, his fanboys was on here, you know, parading around, bragging about how Dak Prescott got all the leverage, all this, that, and the third, which is true. He might do. But don't forget, Jerry Jones, hey, he invented the cap. And he's a very shrewd operator. And he don't forget nothing. He got a big ego and he hold grudges. So let's get that out of the way. So Dak Prescott now all of a sudden, because like they say, they could have made this move without Dak Prescott, you know, moving the money around and putting the money on the end towards his signing bonus, and pushing it all the way back to 240 years. So it seemed like to me that Dak Prescott and Jerry Jones and Stevie Jones been talking, you know, about the situation when everybody was saying that they have made no contact with each other. Nobody's talking about the contract as far as extending Dak Prescott. Well, there have been a move made today, which have been approved by Dak Prescott. All you guys were saying that Dak Prescott gonna hold the feet to the fire. Dak Prescott wants $60 million a year. Dak Prescott this, that, and the third. He had an all-pro MVP type season, and Dak Prescott wants his money. Well. Seems like to me, Dak Prescott, like I know he always knew his worth. He might have the leverage, but that don't mean anything. It don't mean nothing, because without the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott would be nothing. And these Dak Prescott fanboys are rushing to put this story out. The same guys that they say, quote unquote, they don't listen to none of these guys that coming from Dallas Morning News and Fort Worth Telestar, whatever you call it. They don't believe these guys because these guys be putting out false information. These guys are misleading. They'll tell a lie for clickbait. But these same very guys that reported this story this morning, all these Dak Prescott fanboys, Dallas Cowboy content creators, they're rushing to put this story out. Guess where they get it from? Dallas Morning News, Fort Worth Star, or somebody within the Dallas Cowboys organization that report on the Dallas Cowboys. See, this is what I be saying. These guys be on here, man. They be clickbait. They be for shock value. They be lying. And they be capping on here. Why y'all be capping? Because without these resources from the Dallas Cowboys, you guys don't have nothing to report about. This is what I be saying about you fanboys. Because I don't forget nothing you guys be saying. You guys are liars. You'll tell a lie in a minute. You gotta get the fan base all riled up like you know what the hell you talking about, but you don't. But yet and still you resort back to reporting the information out that these guys be putting out. That's what I be saying, man. That's all I be saying. You guys got to be honest. Which I know you guys are not honest. You guys are not honest at all. And I'm gonna call your ass out every time. Because like I said, you're capping on here for clicks and likes, telling lies, misleading the fan base. But you got a couple of these subscribers out here and believe everything you say. Everything you say, because like I said, they probably don't know no better. They're delusional. They're probably young and dumb, you know. But neither here nor there. Let's get into this article, man. From Phil Yates. The article said the Cowboys converted $5 million roster bonus due to quarterback Dak Prescott on Sunday into a signing bonus, creating $4 million in salary cap space in 2024. The move reduces Prescott's salary cap number to $55.455 million, while 2 extra voided years were added to the deal for cap purposes, voided years now through 2028. This does not prevent the team and Prescott from further negotiating a long-term extension, but provides Dallas with immediate salary cap relief. Hey, this today, when this story broke, and you know, the fanboy was quick to rush to the to inform y'all about their guy Dak Prescott, thinking that this is some sort of step as towards extending Dak Prescott contract, which it might be, which it very well might be. But like I said, these guys don't come down after the free agency is over with. They don't come down, and they know that all the lies they put out about them, they been so frustrated and they mad about the Jones ain't doing this and the Jones ain't doing that. Now they all of a sudden, they all of the Joneses kissing the Jones ass again. I told you these guys are capping and they're front runner, they're lying ass content creators, man. I don't believe them. I'm gonna call them out every time I see them. But we gonna get into this. But like I said, this article. So they're saying that Dak Prescott approved this move, him and his agent. So is Dak Prescott caving in or what? I just want to know, man. Is he caving in? This y'all guy. Is y'all guy caving in? The guy that y'all say the MVP got all he hold all the cards for his Arizona, whatever they want to do. He already done buzzed already. He already done showed his hand. So let's get into these guys, man, on 105.3 The Fan. That the guys, these guys that they say they're not gonna listen to anymore about Cowboys information. But hey, I'm a Dallas Cowboy content creator. You can come to me for the news too, because I'm gonna bring it as I see it. So let's get into it.
Really interesting note from Field Yates this morning related to Dak Prescott. So the Cowboys took the $5 million roster bonus that Dak Prescott was due, and they converted it into a signing bonus. So basically what that means is, instead of just giving you this payment as, we're classifying this as a roster bonus, we're now going to classify it as a signing bonus, which you're allowed to then spread out as a cap hit over 4 years. And so, or however much is left on the contract. So the Cowboys, in order to spread that out, added 2 void years to his deal. And void years basically are like, I'm certain one day the NFL is going to get rid of these, because the league is going to look like this is just a stupid way that you guys have gamed the system. It basically means there's 4 extra years. Right now, technically, Dak's contract has 5 years left on it. It has this year, and then it has now 4 void years, which basically means when you reach the end of this year, those contract years void and they don't exist anymore. But there's no money on them initially. You're just using it to spread signing bonuses out over years. It's an accounting trick. So the Cowboys have added 2 more void years to that. Now, why is that important or significant? Because it shows that they are at least laying the groundwork for, if we cannot work out an extension, we need to be able to shuffle some of this money around, and we're going to, if we need to restructure you instead of extend you, we need to be able to spread this cap hit out a little bit.
Like I said, Dak Prescott always showing his hand. This guy knows that he's deep down inside, he knows, and you and his fanboys know that he's a real big part of the problem, man, to why the Cowboys cannot advance in the playoff past the division round. Dak Prescott knows it, and he's going to come to grip with this. Him and his agent, they can try to play tough, hard ball all they want to, and all this $60 million a deal, $60 million a year deal that Dak Prescott think he's going to get, he's not going to get that. You fanboy can quit on here parading around, like you some cap gurus, and y'all know what y'all talking about, because y'all are the Cowboys spokesperson. Y'all know as much about the Dallas Cowboys that everybody else do. But hey, if y'all want some real Cowboy news, go to the Dak Prescott fanboys content creators. They'll tell you nothing but the truth. Lies. They be capping like hell.
And that puts them in a tough spot now. And so if they're not able to get an extension now, but it does show they're at least, it doesn't prevent them from negotiating with Dak. I know Jane Slater has said she thinks something gets done closer to August. But if you're doing these things, making these accounting moves, this is because you're laying the groundwork for, we might need this cap relief, which sets up the one and done potential. I still believe if you're gonna just try and say, hey, prove it, and then we'll work on a contract next year, you're losing him. You're saying you want to lose your quarterback.
So thinking that, believing that, does that mean that you would say, if you were them, knowing that Dak's going to leave, would you trade him now? Like, is that what you're saying you would do?
Yeah, I don't think he'd play ball with you. You'd have to. He's got the no trade clause, and I don't think he'd help you.
Well,
he would either want to work it out here, and if things didn't work out, then he would just say, I'm gone.
Oh, please do. I hope. Oh Lord, please. Hey, give me a moment of silence, because I hope what he just says, I hope it comes to fluidity. I really do.
Like, I don't think he'd say, well, trade me now. I think he'd try to work it out. If it got to the market, though, if you exposed him to the market, I don't think he'd stick around.
He did get rid of the goatee.
He did. That was very quick decision.
Quick, man.
Boy, it is not like.
Man, Man, Dak Prescott ain't going nowhere. Dak Prescott knows if he lead the Dallas Cowboys, man, the money train be over with, man. And like I said, before long, Dak Prescott would not be in the league for a very long time. And you guys can say that all these teams are be willing to sign Dak Prescott to the max contract, to the $60 million contract, the next man up, y'all. Let y'all say, I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see Dak Prescott play hardball and try to go to the negotiation thinking that he's gonna get all the money that he wants. He already showed his hand already. He's weak. He's gonna break down. He's gonna break down. And you guys about, oh, they're gonna extend Dak Prescott. Yeah, they might extend Dak Prescott, but it won't be for what you guys think it's gonna be. It won't be no $60 million. I bet you it won't be nowhere near no $60 million. I bet it won't be nowhere near the $60 million that you guys thinking it's gonna be. Because that guy is not worth that. You guys not worth that. But let's get into this offensive line situation about the Dallas Cowboys, and these guys are gonna talk about this offensive line that they got going into the draft and heading to next season.
The hell are the Cowboys gonna do about this offensive line? Is there anything more unsettling right now? Like, for all the things that we've seen related to the Cowboys, you've got where's the effort? Where's the, they shrink in big games. Is McCarthy really built for it? Is Dak built for it? Whatever else. Is there anything else we're less confident in right now than, as of today, March 18th, than what the offensive line looks like?
No.
I'm terrified.
No idea.
If you're genuinely going to put people on one-year deals and kind of reevaluate everything, decide, are we going to blow up this core? Are we going to move forward with it? I don't know how you can get a fair evaluation the way this offensive line looks right now.
Question. We have been dealing with, over the last, 10 years, a really massive offensive line advantage compared to the rest of the league, right?
Yeah.
At times.
Are we not just now where everybody else is in the NFL? Like, doesn't everybody else have one or two massive holes on the offensive line? I mean, how many offensive line have first rounders at basically every position but one?
Well,
there you just heard what RJ Chopper just said, man. The Dallas Cowboys has had one of the best offensive line in the NFL for, ever since Dak Prescott been a part of Dallas Cowboys, been quarterbacking. All pro, we had almost had all pro at every position on the offensive line, and this guy cannot get the job done. So you want to need a guard and a center. And y'all already said Terrence Steele can't play. Y'all already said Terrence Steele can't block. So what you got Dak Prescott gonna do now? You can't hold the ball forever now. You got to get rid of that football. And we all know that Dak Prescott cannot get to the line of scrimmage and read defenses and get rid of that football, because now he's gonna have to make quick decisions with that football. And who's gonna pick up those blitzes that when those teams start rushing? Because guess what? We got to play the AFC North this year. We got to play Pittsburgh Steelers, great defense. Baltimore Ravens, great defense. Cleveland Browns, best defense. And Cincinnati Bengals, they're not gonna be a joke, because on the other side of the football they got Joe Burrow. So we got to play the whole AFC North this year. Those could be 4 potential losses, because, like I said, Dak Prescott cannot play against teams with good defenses, and it's shown through the course of his career. And Tyron Smith is gone now. You need a center, and you need another guard, because if Tyler Smith moves to the tackle position, hey man, your boy Dak Prescott, he better come to grips, or he's gonna be up out of here quick. One and done in Dallas.
I think generally, like one of the exceptions to this in recent years was Kansas City's offensive line was awful a couple years ago when they made the Super Bowl, and they got destroyed by Tampa because of it. Mm-hmm. And they immediately went out and said, let's go fix it. So I will say we are like the rest of the league, but the idea is you don't want to be like the rest of the league. You want to be like the top of the league. And San Francisco pass protects really well. Baltimore, Kansas City, Detroit. Detroit's got arguably the best offensive line in football. So I think if you want to look at one position group that seems to translate among contenders pretty consistently, its offensive line is usually you're not getting to the Super Bowl with a bad offensive line or with questions on your offensive line. That's going to be really difficult.
There's Andrew Hawkins. They're saying if the Cowboys don't extend Dak's contract, what happens? Andrew Hawkins, ESPN, he will be gone in 2025.
Yeah, I don't think he's...
Oh, and they don't extend his contract, he's going to be gone in 2025. Man, that is music to my ears. And that's music to a lot of Cowboy fans' ears too. Because, like I said, the fan base is kind of split. Now, I don't know for as 50-50 or 60-40 or 70-30, but I know there's a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans out here that want Dak Prescott gone. And you guys talking about who we're going to get to replace Dak Prescott. It doesn't matter. because all the other teams are starting over, finding quarterbacks just like that. But you guys are scared to start over because you be on here on social media huffing and puffing about Dak Prescott. Oh, Dak Prescott, the number one quarterback. Oh, Dak Prescott underrated. Oh, he's a good man. Oh, Dak Prescott this and that. Oh, Dak Prescott's an all pro. Oh, Dak Prescott MVP candidate. Y'all been on here bragging about Dak Prescott and scared to start over. You're scared because you've been on here, like I said, blowing this guy up when y'all know damn well he's not what y'all say he is, and a team to show. But you still want him on a team. I don't know what it is. Now, I know Dak Prescott is a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. He's a black quarterback, and a lot of you guys are probably rooting for that because y'all saying that Jerry Jones is doing it wrong because the color of his skin. But look, I'm the same color he is, and I want his ass the hell up out of here. I don't care what you guys say. You can get mad if you want to.
Playing with you on this, and I think last offseason, and we talked about this a lot. Last offseason was the first time I think Dak is the king of never let him see a sweat. He's going to be very even. He will not let you know when something's pissing him off or when he's upset or whatever else. Last year was the first time there were a couple different instances during the offseason.
Hey, he can't because he know he ain't shit. That's why. Why would I try to get over here and let y'all know that I'm upset? What the hell am I'm getting upset for when I know that I ain't shit? Because I know the big game's coming. When that big game comes, I'm gonna choke. So why in the hell I'm gonna get over here and raise all kind of hell? I'm gonna sit back and let my supporters, my fanboys, protect me.
And I think you saw he was annoyed with everything here. Like there was the question about Trey Lance right after the preseason game where he got asked something like, you know, are you surprised they didn't run it by you? Are you surprised they didn't do that? And you saw him just kind of slow blink and shake his head. And it was like a moment where it's like, oh, that's not like him to do that. There was the point where they were like,
Jerry Jones don't give a damn about what Dak Prescott think about who he picks on this team. He's not going to go to Jerry Jones' office and try to ask Jerry Jones, what is he doing? Man, get out of here, man. Who the hell y'all think Dak Prescott is? He's a fourth rounder, and it shows.
Hey, McCarthy said you guys talked about the interceptions. You guys did this during OTAs, and Dak had said, yeah, I don't think the conversation went the way that he told you guys. And it's like, oh, okay, you seem a little bit frustrated by this.
Oh, so now he lying on Mike McCarthy now. Mike McCarthy lying on Dak Prescott. Which one is it? I thought Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott was a match made in heaven. Hey, man, all kind of shit coming out now.
And there was a point, I think he's frustrated with the things that get attributed to him that he knows are not him in certain instances, whether it be interceptions or other things with the offense.
Oh, the interception is on him. Shit, you could stop that. The interception are on him. He throwing the football, so all the interceptions that are thrown is on him.
Where it's like, yeah, you can definitively judge. I didn't play up to the level against the Packers, but some of these things you hit me with of like, oh, he's turnover prone, he does this and this. It's like, well, you don't know what's been blown on that assignment.
So now there's questions up front about left tackle, right tackle, and center.
Yeah, and then depending on what you do at left tackle, left guard. Like, are you going to bump Tyler Smith out?
Left tackle Tyrone on, right tackle that Terrence Steele. The guy that got paid $86 million. The guy that y'all say that can't block. Boy, hey, I can already see it, boy. This season coming up, it's gonna be everybody out there. Hey, the excuse is already built. The built-in excuse is already here. He don't have a line.
And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna play TJ Bass there. I think that there's a distinct possibility if things fall the wrong way during the draft, you're talking about moving Tyler Smith to left tackle, so having him ping pong back and forth, which guys will tell you, like players will tell you, that is a difficult thing to do. Like if you're making them consistently change their footwork and do different things, that can be frustrating. But you're talking about moving Smith to left tackle, and then your center and your guard potentially, not likely, but potentially being two guys who have been undrafted free agents in the last 2 years in TJ Bass at left guard and Brock Hoffman at center.
The good news is they're still going to have 2 All-Pros on their line, which most teams don't have.
Hey, man, like I said, man, the excuses are about to come. The excuses for this guy is about to come. They're coming. Dak Prescott, he's breaking down, man, and because, he already allowed them to move money around with the blessing of Dak Prescott, as y'all would say. Y'all hurry up and been the rest to say that Dak Prescott gave them the okay to do that. But we're going to see how much pull your guy has, because, like I said, he's already caving in. He's already allowing like I say, they already having conversation. Like Stephen Jones said, they had a personal conversation. So that means without the agent, that means it was Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones along with Dak Prescott without his agent. That's what Stephen Jones said. If you go back and listen to what he said, man, look, it's not looking good for you guy. For your guy Dak Prescott, it's not looking good for your guy Dak Prescott. I don't care what you say. He gonna break down. He gonna get it. If he don't want to come to grips and give Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones what he want, it's gonna be a one and done. And I don't think Dak Prescott is built for that, because I think Dak Prescott knows that all the money that he's making with the Cowboys, it's gonna, once he leaves, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be over with. And I don't know how long this guy gonna last in the NFL on another team, because like I said, the guy cannot read defenses. The guy can't throw an accurate football pass. The guy cannot throw you open. Anticipation is what it called. He has to see you at least with 3 or 4 yards separation before he throw you the football, because he's not that good. And when that pressure amount the most in the playoff, when the whole world watching, he gonna choke like he always been doing. But he got his fanboys out there trying to protect them. Hey, they can protect this guy all they want to. They can tell y'all all the lies. They can be out here capping for their guy all they want to. But hey, look, that film don't lie. That film don't lie. But hey, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, man. Share the video, man, and tell what you guys think about Dak Prescott. Has Dak Prescott begun to cave in already to Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones demands about this contract situation, man? It looked like it to me. Wait, I could be wrong. I'm just a Dak Prescott hater, as they would say. But man, until the next time, it's your boy Breezy. I'm out.